I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about areas of high strangeness. And while admittedly, the majority of my research has been on the areas of the Ohio Valley and West Virginia that John Keel made famous, but that was before another caught my attention. The Bridgewater Triangle. So, what exactly is the Bridgewater Triangle? Well, I think that author and folklore expert Chris Balzano said it best. It's Pandora's box. Anything you want to be in the triangle is in the triangle. Whether that be zombies, ghosts, Bigfoot, or UFOs, it's all there. The modern origin of the triangle is widely thought to belong to Loren Coleman's book, Mysterious America, where he first used the term Bridgewater Triangle, and that was of course inspired by the mysterious Bermuda Triangle. In the book, Coleman describes that 200-mile stretch as a windowed area of unexplained occurrences, so naturally it caught my attention. According to Coleman, Rehoboth in the southwest, Abington in the north, and Freetown in the southeast make up the 3 points of the triangle, which that means that hundreds of thousands of people currently live inside of it. But modern investigators are adamant that there's no clear boundary for the strange occurrences in the area, and that these weird events also fall into parts of Rhode Island and as far over as Cape Cod. But boundaries aside, there is something very odd about the area. In his book, Coleman wrote about the Hockomock Swamp that is located between Easton and West Bridgewater, and how it was a hot spot for what he called spook lights. These so-called spook lights were unexplained balls of light that were seen bouncing around in the swamp, and they were also coupled with multiple sightings of what many people believe to be Bigfoot. But that isn't all. Not far from the swamp in 1979, two reporters from WHDH in Boston reported a home plate-shaped UFO with red lights and a large headlight in West Bridgewater. And then in 1971, Norton Police Sergeant Thomas Downey spotted a giant winged creature while he was driving home. And like in most cases like this, he was laughed out of the station when he reported it. But Coleman's book only really scratched the surface of the triangle. Many researchers also include the strange markings on the Dighton Rock, along with the Anawan Rock, which both have a very lengthy reputation of being paranormal hotspots. Okay, so far we have Bigfoot, UFOs, paranormal activity. What else can be hiding in the triangle? Well, one of the weirder legends I found was that of a red-headed hitchhiker that supposedly wanders Route 44. According to the legend, this man with a big ginger beard, wearing a plaid flannel and work jeans, is often seen hitchhiking on the side of the road, and if you stop to give him a lift, he'll disappear as soon as he enters your car. And then we have Freetown State Forest, which, according to many, has the darkest reputation of any inside the triangle. Inside the forest is a Sonnet Ledge, which is the site of many suicides, and according to local legend, is a place where people who have never considered suicide are said to get the sudden urge to jump to their deaths. But like most places with dark histories, there's often a real-world variable, such as the supposed satanic activity that took place in the forest for over 15 years. According to Sergeant Alan Alves, he witnessed the activity firsthand, and he and other officers would often find animals that appeared to be sacrificed ritualistically, with no blood in the animal or around the scene. Locals have also reported satanic graffiti of upside-down crosses and pentagrams all over the area. If you combine that with the fact that Alves and his department believe that the infamous Fall River cult murderers Carl Drew and Robin Murphy supposedly conducted rituals in the area, it isn't hard to see why the forest would have such a scary reputation. Now, ever since Coleman introduced the world to the Bridgewater Triangle, a select group of paranormal investigators and researchers have dedicated a tremendous amount of time to documenting and speculating on these strange occurrences. So what's really going on in the triangle? Personally, I like what Bolzano said. You're never going to find the answer, but you're going to find a lot of clues. It's a thing, not a location. It's not a random place on the map. It's a living, breathing thing that has a hunger and has a dark side to it. So what do you guys think? This one was a lot of fun to research, and I really want to hear your opinions because honestly I have no idea. And with that being said, I think we're going to have to add the mysterious Bridgewater Triangle to our never ending, but our always growing Tales from the Dark.